Welcome to my weekly Fabricate Friday video on my YouTube channel and blog. I'm Suzanne, a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada. Today's video is all about paper crafting. I'm here to share how easy it is to make a 3D project. I also sell the products I feature in this video. I hope you enjoy my free video tutorial, and I would love to see you shop with me. Oh, this is such a pretty box. It's one of those flip ones, a flip lid. I think this is powder pink. This is definitely the Rooted in Nature's designer series paper. I have a little piece of vellum here. This is stamped in rich raspberry from the Dear Doily stamp set. And then these are just the leaf punch, and I colored them with Wink of Stella. So I'm going to do a masculine version of this box, and I hope you'll stick with me. Okay, so I'm using mint macaron, and this is 8 by 11. So you just have to cut off the 8.5 side, just a ½ inch. Okay, on the long side, so the 11-inch side, we are scoring at 1.5, 4 3/4, 6 1/4, 9.5, flip it round to, we're going to score at 1.5 and 6.5. All right, fold and burnish all score lines. Okay, I'm just going to cut up all the score lines here to the first score. And I like to wedge a little on all of them. That's all the waste. All right, so I'm going to, let's see, we'll leave it this way. It'll be easier, hang on. I'm gonna flip it over, and I'm gonna put adhesive along the inside, right next to that score line and the free edge on all of my flaps. Okay, flipping it back around. Basically, I'm going to take these flaps and put them, I'm going to take this free edge and match it up to the scored edge. So that is the front of my box. Now I'm going to put this tab, and I'm going to attach it to the base there. So exactly the same that we had done before. Okay, now I actually like to close the box off and then slip, I do it both at the same time, slip this guy here and close the box, so that it has a nice close. Now, if there's any hanging over, this is where you can go around and tidy it up. And I don't even find that those bits gap too much. All right, so now we need a designer series paper, the size 3 inches by 4 3/4 for the top. And, whoops. And this is another Rooted in Nature. It's this designer series paper. Okay, so for the front and the back, 4 3/4 by 1/4. Sorry, 4 3/4 by 1 1/4. That didn't sound right. And I'm going to flip it around, do the back side. And then we have 2 sides, 1 1/4 by 3. Alrighty then. So there's your little box. It closes nice. It doesn't gape too much. That's the one thing about these pizza style boxes. I find that they gape quite a bit. But if you fold the box around the base, it doesn't do it too badly. It still does it, but you know. Okay, so I have 2 colors here. Mint Macaron and Tranquil Tide. Tranquil Tide is a very lovely green, and I'm going to miss it. It will be going away shortly. I have 2 pieces of, this is Tranquil Tide and Whisper White, and I have cut them from the rectangular stitched framelits. This is by far my favorite die ever. The stamp I'm using is Just For You, and I mean, it could be anything. You could put whatever you like on here, but I thought what I would do is a little blending technique. So I'm inking up with my Mint Macaron, and then the Tranquil Tide, I'm going to catch just the bottom half of the U. I think that these colors go really well together. This is a very geometric, I don't know, it's very graphic kind of paper that I didn't want to do anything too floral, although you never know, it might work. Anyway, I chose to do this. And also, I think sometimes when I do one that's particularly feminine out of the same designer series paper, I like to do a masculine one for the same. I know I abuse the dimensionals. I don't like sagging. I don't think anybody does like sagging. Okay, make sure that that's up. Perfect. Do you see what I'm saying about it being graphic? Like, very clean lines for that special person. Could be a fella, could be a female. I mean, you know, there's a little bit of pink in here and a little bit of coral. So it is possible. It's just someone who's more modern, and this is definitely more doily, fluffy, you know. Anyway, thanks so much for joining me, and I'll catch you in the next video. Hey, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. On screen are 2 more videos for inspiration. Click on the maple leaf for my blog, or click on me to subscribe to my channel. Thanks again for watching.